Hello everyone, meet the Hotwav R9 Ultra, a rugged tablet built for heavy-duty use. It features an 11-inch 120Hz screen, comes with a stylus and packs a massive 20,080 mAh battery that can last for days. So today we'll take a close look at its design, performance and features to see how it handles real-world tasks. The packaging is fairly standard, not a small box but nothing out of the ordinary. Still, it includes some pleasant surprises. So the bundle is generous, the tablet itself with a pre-installed screen protector, which I unfortunately ruined during installation by accidentally leaving a fingerprint on the adhesive side. A charging adapter, a USB cable, a stylus, a metal stand that screws onto the tablet, a hand strap for one-handed use and all the usual documentation. The body is made of metal, thick and reinforced with the classic rubberized protection around the edges, so the screen is slightly recessed. It has IP68 69K ratings, full water and dust resistance including high pressure washing, and complies with the millisted D810H standards, resistance to shocks, drops, vibrations and extreme temperatures. You can drop it or submerge it, but as always I wouldn't recommend testing that on purpose. The tablet weighs around 1,100 grams and its dimensions are 270 by 182 by 18 millimeters. Given the 20,000 mAh battery and the rest of the hardware, that's no surprise. There is a hybrid slot for 2 nano SIM cards plus a micro SD card, and the USB-C port is hidden under a protective flap. The controls are standard: power button and volume rocker. You've probably already noticed the built-in camping LED flashlight. It's not huge, but it provides decent illumination, slightly weaker than what you'll see in some of my upcoming rugged smartphone reviews, but more than sufficient for outdoor and field conditions. You can also install the stand from the kit. It comes with the longest screws included and the whole process is pretty straightforward. Alternatively, attach the leather hand strap for added convenience when holding the tablet one-handed or in mid-air. The tablet is powered by the Unisoc S713 processor with the Mali G57 graphics paired with the 8GB of RAM expandable up to 24GB via virtual memory LPDDR4X and 512GB of fast UFS 3.1 storage. Impressive specs for the rugged segment. In daily use everything runs smoothly. Browsing, navigation, video playback and messengers feel lag-free. Heavy apps and multitasking are handled confidently. Connectivity includes 4G LTE, Wi-Fi 5, Bluetooth 5.0 and full GNSS support, GPS, GLONASS, Galileo, Beidou plus Compass. I tested one of today's most demanding games, Where the Winds Meet. Even this title runs playable, though with some strain. On maximum graphics, occasional color glitches appear, so I switched to the system recommended settings. Still, as you can see, even such a heavy game is playable on this device. Quite impressive for a rugged tablet. Standard titles like PUBG, Asphalt and Call of Duty run without issues, so the system usually suggests medium to near high settings and performance stays stable with no major drops. In Antutu the device scores around 625,653 points, a solid result for this hardware. Overall, there is plenty of power not just for daily tasks but also for gaming and entertainment. Throttling tests show excellent stability and the tablet barely heats up even under prolonged load. The display is an 11-inch IPS panel with 1920 by 1200 resolution Full HD+, offering roughly 206 ppi. The 120Hz refresh rate makes scrolling and animations feel very smooth. It's protected by Gorilla Glass 3 and has an ambient light sensor. Peak brightness reaches about 450 nits, readable outdoors, although not class leading. Colors are balanced without strong warm or cool tints, and viewing angles are good. It's more than enough for movies, shows and everyday use. The included stylus is quite responsive, many tasks become much more convenient with it, and line smoothness is excellent. A really useful bonus that adds genuine value. On the camera side, there is a dual rear setup, a 64 megapixels main sensor, a 20 megapixel secondary one, likely for night vision or macro. There is autofocus and a LED flash. The front camera is 16 megapixels. In daylight, photo quality is decent for documentation and casual shots. Low light performance is average, night mode struggles. These aren't Instagram grade cameras, but for construction sites, hiking or recording important moments, they are more than sufficient. Overall, the photos turn out better than I expected from a rugged device. Video recording supports Full HD at 30 fps, and there is also 4K at 30 fps with electronic stabilization, though it noticeably crops and reduces quality. Video is average, but this isn't a camera-centric device, so no major complaints. The tablet has two speakers, so they are loud enough, but sound quality is typical for a rugged device, nothing outstanding. For videos or background music it's perfectly fine, pairing wireless headphones solves any remaining issues. The 20,080 mAh lithium polymer battery is the same as in the R9 Plus. The included charger is a bit underwhelming, around 20 watts with the fast charging support, but nothing extreme. A full charge takes roughly 3 or 4 hours. Battery life is outstanding, several days of mixed use, even longer in power-saving mode. Standby time exceeds 100 days, and it can handle up to 1000 hours of music playback on a single charge. Reverse charging via OTG is supported, turning it into a perfect power bank for your backpack, though definitely not a pocket-sized. The Hotwav R9 Ultra is a clear step up in the lineup. 512GB storage out of the box, a smooth 120Hz display and included stylus, and a capable Unisoc S713 processor with a 8GB RAM. In short, it's the same indestructible build combined with a monster battery. Pros: exceptional battery life, full protection IP68-69K plus mil STD 810H, lots of storage out of the box, smooth 120Hz display, included stylus, useful camping, flashlight. Cons: only 3A charging, relatively slow for such a big battery, average cameras, noticeable weight, but that's the expected trade-off. If you need a rugged device that meets modern standards and can handle tough field conditions, the Hotwav R9 Ultra is definitely a solid choice. In my experience, tablets of this class have never let me down. The price I spotted is right around $300. Super reasonable for a beast like this. Link if you're interested will be below the video. That's all for today, thanks for watching, don't forget to like, leave a comment and subscribe. See you in the next review.